The idea that rather than the product going straight into landfill, you know, like obviously the raw product, we're taking it and making it into something that can be used again and again.
My favourite stage of the process is probably when we have inflatables sent in from the general public. We often receive a little note saying thanks for the work we're doing, and though some days it's really nice to get those, like, yeah, keep going. The public send in their inflatables, and instead of sending them to landfill, and then we turn them into bags either for the person who sent them in or for the website for other people to buy and then swerve them again from landfill. There's a lot of light on sustainability at the moment, so people are more aware of what they're buying and the impact that has environmentally and wanting to do something about it. So I think it's built a community in a sense, because people feel that they can do something and be involved in helping towards the impact of it. There's not a solution, I always call it a swerve, which just means that hopefully it's not ending up in landfill for as long a time as possible. When we receive a large quantity of fabric, it's generally in rolls, which we have to deal with outside, and then we have to make them into workable fabrics. Then we have to ascertain what parts of it we can use, what parts we can't, try and generate as little waste from that as possible, and then we wash the fabric, we bring it in and cut it, and all the patterns are designed according to the shapes that we generally get. We're a sustainable manufacturing facility, so we don't keep excess stock product. We only make what has been ordered. We're not making things that people don't want. So if you make stock that isn't then bought, people don't want it, you're essentially generating waste. So goes through the line, it's sewn here, and it goes out from here as well.
On a typical day, I would say that make 30 to 40 out of push. The best feeling, seeing that inflatable where we all got excited. Oh, I made that one. And you see people out in the streets like with a mermaid bag and you're like, I made that.
And with our end-of-life policy as well, obviously it really kind of is never-ending.
Would you mind explaining the end-of-life policy?
If you bought one of our bags, you used it obviously again and again. Eventually everything does wear out, even bouncy castle, so the product can be sent back to us, and then we can either repair it and send it back to you, or we would make it into something else completely so that it still doesn't go to waste. Everyone should be conscious of what they're making and what happens to it when it's not useful anymore.
I think it's the only way forward. You know, yeah, but I make more money this way. I think people are starting to understand that there is no longevity in that. It's not sustainable at all. It's not a future environmentally or from a consumer point of view, really. And I think it is all in the hands of the consumer. So I think there's definitely, because there's more awareness, people are becoming more patient and they understand and they actually appreciate that way of working, as opposed to just endlessly consuming stuff they don't really want. And I think that's the future. Kids are the future because they get it, they understand it. Did you not press play?
Just not enough.